Hi Cancer, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a reading about 2023. Yeah, this is going to be for the beginning, the first few months. Yeah, we're not doing a whole year reading because in a general reading, it could just be too general. This is how I see it. Maybe somebody else sees it a different way. That's totally fine, right? And I hope you guys are well. And we have the Two of Wands here from the Law of Attraction deck. And the devil's kind of in the back here, but this talks about somebody who has been restless. So there's something here that maybe it was bothering you. Sometimes when we're restless, we're a little nervous, but something kind of has been bothering you, but or not been bothering you. Maybe you have been seeking something that has kind of made you restless. I feel like in this reading, you're going through some definite changes. And maybe this is what is happening for you in the new year, right? The community card over here talks about somebody who is connected. And somebody who is like more so that somebody has found some type of sense of belonging. Now, there's 3 women here. It doesn't have to do with 3 women, no. But it could have to do with your career or something. I feel like you have kind of found something in your life that has kind of uplifted you. It could be anything. It could be a natural medicine, right? We still need to talk about these cards here. It could be anything that has made you feel more connected and more like, just like, I don't like belonging in terms of, I don't kind of feel maybe so lost about something or confused about something. Like it could be making you feel a little bit more whole kind of, but let's see. We have Be Ordinary, the Totality card, and Work, right? This looks like a reader on YouTube. It does. This looks just like her, right? And she's great, right? I don't know her name, but she's real cute. I think she's a Sag. And let's see what they have to say about these cards. The Be Ordinary card, he's here with his kind of apron on, right? Let's see what they have to say about that. This is somebody who's seeking something kind of simple in their life, right? I feel like this has to do with something simple. Yeah, there's something that, yeah, okay, let's see here. Definitely. Simple but important, right? Yeah. So let's see what else. Let's see. Be ordinary. The biggest things in the world begin from the smallest. For this reason, the wise man never does anything big, and his greatness lies in this. To be ordinary is the most extraordinary thing. The human mind's natural desire is to be somebody else in the eyes of the world. I feel like you probably thought that you wanted to go along with something, or that you wanted kind of to belong in something. It could have just been maybe, I don't know, some type of beliefs like everybody else, but you feel different here in this reading, right? Some type of, you have discovered something. I feel like you have, but I feel like it has kind of made you feel restless a little bit. Let's see what else we have before I kind of jump the gun here, right? And if you are bored with the world, the mind is always ready to venture into any selfish game. If you are bored with the world, the ego begins to find new ways for puffing itself up. It becomes spiritual. Until the desire to be special disappears, you will never be special. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of spirituality that you have like gained here, and it has made you feel more whole, or that you feel like you belong maybe to the universe, right? The totality card is here, and these people are cleaning, but they like their job. They're like, I'm good. I'm in charge. I'm happy. And this is what I meant about something kind of simple. There's something simple here that you have like achieved or recognized, probably intuitively, maybe, but that has made you a happy person. If you observe a truly happy man, you will find him building a boat, composing a symphony, growing giant dahlias in his garden, or looking for dinosaur eggs. Yeah, that's what I mean about you feel like you don't, it's not really so much about belonging to like some type of, I don't think it's belonging to something like the community or, these kind of groups. I don't think so. I feel like you are kind of feeling like you have kind of discovered something. And you feel like it's very simple, but it has made you happy. There's something like that here. The Work card is here. Let's see what they have to say, Cancer, about the work card. And this is, enjoy your successes in your projects. Maintain interest in your work, however humble. It is what really possesses. It is what you really possess in the changing fates of time. Don't worry about other people. Enjoy everything you have accomplished in the vision of your future accomplishments. Somebody could have been telling you to live a certain way. It's possible. Or to do something, they were trying to encourage you, or maybe even discourage you from something you wanted. But this is kind of simple joy here. And there's something you realized here, and it is within. Because we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and this talks about your crown chakra and how you are connected to Source and the power that you have from this connection. The garden and the gate, it just showed up in Pisces reading. And this is about somebody who looks outside the gate and always wonders, is it better? In this particular reading, I think that you kind of realize that there's something simple that outside of this gate, this usually talks about what she wants outside of the gate is something that she doesn't have. She lives in an abundant home here, and the garden is beautiful, but the butterflies are outside that she sees. So there's something ordinary that you have discovered here. I feel like it is just within, and you could be thinking here, you could have been thinking like, well, the grass is not really greener on the other side in this particular reading, because you're trusting your intuition, and there's some type of sense of belonging. Now, with regard to love, this can talk about you have been restless for some type of love affair with somebody, and you realize here, or maybe they realize too, that the most beautiful relationships are just built on something very simple, where you just feel both good together, and it doesn't have to be a lot of money or just something like that. It's just very ordinary. Yeah. And so that could be regarding love. You could be kind of really waking up to that in your life, right? You could be restless, waiting for somebody, maybe to connect to their own intuition here with the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, and this could bring them a sense of belonging, because in this reading, somebody was not connected to their intuition, connected to Source at all. No, they weren't. This is why they were looking outside the gate. Yeah, this is why they were doing that. And they have been realized, somebody has realized here that, yeah, the simple things in life are the most beautiful. And it's totally true, right? Somebody could give you a million gifts, and these kids can have all the major, what do you call this, technology. But you know what? In the long run, the real simple fun was like, at least as kids, is outside riding bikes and playing with other kids, right, on the lawn and whatever, playing in the street, wherever you were playing, that was the most fun. That's what I remember as a kid, right? Yeah. So there's something very peaceful here that somebody realizes just something simple and ordinary is beautiful. Here's the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Wands, and next to the Ace of Pentacles. So you're wondering if you're going to have some type of new inspirational new beginning. Maybe it's creative, right? And so, yeah, and you could be wondering if it's a good investment, possibly, or what will happen here. The Eight of Cups is here, too. It's also possible that if this is about love, there's already been some type of loss here, and that you're wondering maybe if you can rekindle it, possibly. But this is definitely this kind of cool reading where you're kind of all about your future, and you are realizing, this is wisdom, that the simple things are the best, right? Here you have the Seven of Wands. Cancer. Okay, so you're dealing with some type of a breakup here. I feel like you are, or some type of an ending. It doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be an ending where maybe society or something, or family or something, wanted you to do something a certain way. It could be anybody. It could have been at the school, right? It could be people in your ear. But the worst part is over. The Ten of Swords is in the right position. I feel like what they're saying in this reading for the new year, Cancer, is that you are connecting to source here. You are connecting to your intuition and your power with your crown chakra. And this is bringing you a sense of belonging. And this belonging is like your own power within, right? Who cares about belonging to like other, like kind of to, you know, what people think and things like that. It's that you need to be in your own power first and belong to yourself, which is a strong person, right? Like somebody with self-esteem, but self-love, right? In your environment is rebirth. So this is a rebirth here. You're going through a rebirth. You are for sure in the new year. This is change, and it is an awakening. And this is what the crown chakra is about in your environment. With regards to love, somebody else is going through an awakening here or having a rebirth somewhere in their life here. This rebirth could be with you. The King of Wands is here. This is usually somebody who has kind of taken control of them, of their own life, kind of, or, you know, has been seeking something inspirational or passionate. You have the High Priestess on your mind. Now, you know, Cancer, this could be many things. It could be a secret, but I feel like you definitely, it's underneath the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. You're trusting your intuition here. There's a transition, there's some type of an ending, and the ending could be you changing. You could simply be changing in this reading. You could, and it has made you feel restless, because change will always bring about a feeling of restlessness. Yeah, because, you know, when you are stuck or stagnant or just kind of, you know, not feeling restless, or you're comfortable, right? But when we have change, where this is new, this is the unknown, right? And so it creates restlessness. In your concern is the 10 of Pentacles, right? This could be a family, could be some type of legacy, inheritance, and it could be a union. We have endings here for sure in the new year, or they're happening now. The 10 of Swords over the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there's an ending here, and it has made you very challenged, Cancer. 7 of Wands. You could be resisting some type of an ending. But in the end, we have, once again, the crown chakra and the community card here. You're trusting, you're connecting to source, so it's less of a problem. Yeah, you're connecting to your own power, so this is all less of a problem. And this is what this Be Ordinary card, totality, and work card have to do. They talk about. Somebody could have maybe cut you out here on some level, or you have to do it, but it looks like, you know, maybe you have to do this. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Somebody was not following their intuition or going with kind of fate and destiny. They could have been taking chances that possibly that were not really with their flow. Like uncalculated chances, right? Sometimes. Here we have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the 5 of Cups. This is in the past. So there's definitely sadness here. But this is okay because Cancer, you're moving forward with your newfound connection to source in the new year. There could have been an ending because somebody wanted something else here, the Garden and the Gate. What's on your mind is the High Priestess, and we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're closing the door on somebody. And you might be thinking about this other person for some. And somebody could have turned their back here. You or your person. Because there's definitely endings. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. And here's the transition card in the near future. So somebody's in transition. I feel like it's you in this reading who is in transition and leaving this Even if you wanted something here, like a union, you're okay. Like, you're going to be okay. You're moving. This is your transition here, moving forward. And the Ten of Swords is in this position where the worst is over. That's how I see this. Yeah. You could have been maybe totally defending yourself in this situation as well. And if you weren't defending yourself, you were overwhelmed, but still kind of standing up for yourself. Yeah. So let's see what else we have for Cancer in the new year. And we have the transition here with the Four of Swords. So you're going to recover something. You could be recovering your own sense of self. In your concern is the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So you either have made up your mind or you think this person has made up their mind. I feel like you wanted to hold on to something here, but in the end, I feel like you realize here that, I feel like if with regard to love, I feel like you realize here that the most important thing is for you to step into your own power. It doesn't matter about another, it doesn't even matter if it's a husband or a wife. Your own crown chakra, your own power, your own internal stability is more important. That's what you're seeing. That's what you're doing in this reading. Realizing it. In your environment is this Judgment. See, this could be an awakening for you as well. And the Six of Pentacles. This could be a rebirth here. And somebody, you or somebody else, could be also, for some, the other way to look at this reading, if it is about love, is somebody is stepping outside the gate. Somebody's like, well, I'm not going to be here anymore. I want to go do this with somebody else. It could be. And in your hopes here, Cancer, Eight of Pentacles, and we have the World card. So you're hoping either, if it's about your job, you're hoping to, like, that your craft will bring you your wish, your artistry, your craft, maybe your job. Eight of Pentacles, he's working. Right? This is not your fear. This is your hopes in this reading and your desire. You could also be, you could be getting back together with somebody in this reading too. But it looks more like you are really ascending in this reading, and that you have like kind of learned like this is most important. This could be this other person having an awakening in your environment, right? There's definitely moving away in this reading. There's an ending and there's moving away. And in your outcome here is the Emperor, and this is showing your power here. And the Seven of Cups reversed. Maybe you are no longer confused about, because this seventh chakra, the crown chakra, with the community card, kind of a sense of belonging here. This is you standing in your power with your crown chakra and really connected to source, trusting your psychic abilities, or in the very least, trusting your intuition, right? And being connected to source. These people are connected to source, totality. This Be Ordinary card is kind of like somebody who realized here that the ordinary is the most important. So now they are connected. The totality card, those people are cleaning, they're cleaning the floor, but they're connected to source. They don't care. They're like, well, I don't care if I clean these floors. I'm connected to source. I feel like happy and whole. Yeah. So this is what I have for you in the new year, Cancer. And for some of you guys, you might say, oh, it doesn't sound exciting, but honestly, it is really the most important thing. Some people take years to figure that out, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Good luck in the new year, Cancer.